Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit risky but really interesting at the same time. I'm going to be taking one of these, which I know you've all seen, a fidget spinner. It's just a piece of plastic with 3 arms on it and then ball bearings in holes in them, and then you can spin them around just like that. They're really fun to play with, and they're kind of popular on YouTube right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and use it as a handle for my fishing reel. Just gonna mount it on there kind of like that. So I'm actually gonna give credit for this video to a video made by Tall Fisherman Jay. I saw him do this and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to try it out myself. He had some success with it, so I thought I would see if I could have some success with it myself. So I'm gonna get back to you when I'm attaching it onto here. I don't know if this is gonna work at all or if I'm gonna ruin the handle or anything like that, so hopefully it works out fine and I'll be able to catch some fish with it today. Okay, so what you're gonna need to be able to mount a fidget spinner onto a fishing reel, one, you're gonna need a fidget spinner. These can be purchased off Amazon or eBay for pretty cheap. Then you're gonna need a casting reel that has a handle that, if you look closely here, has to be kind of thick enough so that it's about the same thickness as the spinner, so that way when you mount it on there's still thread left on the shaft to screw it on, otherwise it won't really fit. So for tools, for this reel I just need to have a screwdriver to get that screw off, and then a pair of pliers to get the main bolt off. So I'm going to do that now. Be careful that you keep track of any screws that you're taking off. This might be a little bit different for your reel depending on what reel you have, but that's the little screw. And then there's this little washer thing. That. Then you got your main bolt there. Just get yourself a pair of pliers and get that off of there. Get that guy off. Now you got your handle here. That's going to be not used for now. So I put the spinner on the shaft, and put on the nut a little bit. Depending on what reel you have, how long the shaft sticks out, you might be able to put a washer such as this on there to kind of help support it, but it's not really necessary. So then you can see this is spinning like if it was on your finger, but the line, the spool, is not spinning. So you need to figure out a way to make it so that the spinning of the spinner also spins the spool, and that is probably going to be different for which reel you have, but what I'm going to try and do is kind of wrap something around the star drag to keep it spinning together. Okay, so I figured out a decent solution. I took 2 zip ties and I zip tied it around the star drag. It doesn't look the best, but it's quite firm or secure, and it'll give me plenty of power. As you can see now, the line is spinning when I turn the spinner, so this reel is ready to begin fishing with. Fishing with the spinner rod right now. Let's get a cast out. Have a medium depth crankbait tied on. Should work perfectly for this lake. I can't tell. There's a lot of weeds here.
Yeah, it's like a real lake. Like a real lake.
That's a fish. That's gotta be a fish. What? No, it is.
Oh yeah, it is. It's so hard to reel with that.
It's so hard to reel.
I know, it's so hard.
I got a fish.
Dude, it's like, that fucking fun.
It's so hard to reel with this thing. First fish of the day.
Nice, dude. Right there, fidget spinner reel fish right there on a deep diving crankbait. Nice, dude.
Got one. First fish of the day. Not too shabby. Let's get this guy released and back into the water. Put that little screw thing on, but it doesn't really like, it comes undone super easily. There's one. Oh, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How big? How big?
No, never mind. It's 1.5. It's just hooked weird. Fish number 2 with the fidget spinner. Right there, he got hooked on the outside of the mouth, or very lightly, so it felt really big. That's fish number 2. Man, that's a fatty. Let's get him released. No!
What?
That little screw just fell off.
Oh no.
Well, I just lost that little screw that I was using as the handle, so it's a little bit harder to use now, but it's still, basically just have to twirl it and stick my finger in one of the holes of the bearings, but I'll make do.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, I felt that. On the vintage rod.
Just destroyed it. Nice, got one on.
They don't even. They're fighting so hard with such a light action rod. That's a decent fish. That's a decent little fish. I love how they fight on this rod though. This is actually pretty good for this. Sure, I want you to reel this for like just do that for a second. Just reel this for like 5 seconds, and you'll understand why I hate it so much. It feels like you have a fish on every like so often. You feel that?
Yeah.
It's like hard, and then it goes soft. It's like awful. This actually is a challenge, because like, you know?
There's one. That's a fish.
Nice. Oh my gosh. That reel is so bad.
I'm using this terrible.
That's literally the worst setup ever.
Oh my gosh, he's fighting so hard.
I know, they do fight really hard on such a terrible rod.
Got this guy on the spinner bait. He's totally swiped at that bait.
Wow. Nice, dude. Got one. Yes, got one. First one. Yes.
Zach's got one.
Yes. That fish is freezing cold.
Zach just caught one with
Got one with the fidget spinner right there. Nice little, chunky little bass right there. There he goes. I'm gonna keep the rod tip up, see what that does. Oh, I got one.
Zach's got one on the fidget spinner reel.
Oh my gosh, I can't even I can barely reel it. It's probably gonna come off. He's running at me. Oh my gosh, this thing's so hard to use.
This is basically
It's so hard to use. Oh my gosh. You have to like twist this thing. This fish feels like a 5-pounder on this. Jeez, dude.
Is it still on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Better not just be a giant weed clump.
I think it's just a giant weed clump, dude. I don't know though. No, it's got to be a fish. Yeah, it's a fish. Oh my gosh, it's a dink too. It's so bad. This reel is so bad. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at how I have to reel this. I have to go like this to reel it. This fish feels huge, and it's only a small little 1 pounder. Oh my gosh. There we go. He ate it head first. He must have really wanted that. Small little dink there on the deep diving crankbait. Let's get the release here. Ate it right there, dude.
Got another
this is
dink.
Like the craziest fishing day ever. We're using crappy old vintage fishing rods and then this
Totally swiped at that thing.
Spinner thing. Jeez.
That's why I use a trailer hook. Zach's got another fish on with this fidget spinner reel.
12-inch bass that was fighting like a 5 pounder. Just because this fidget spinner. There we go. That's
a dink if I ever saw one.
Yeah, I know.
Watch out.
I think the fish right now are
You have my line.
pretty much done. Oh no.
What?
How did I? I'm gonna go on that dock in like 2 seconds.
Oh, I have one. Got one. It was on the whole time.
Oh my god.
Got one on the craw finally. It's a dink.
There you go. You just have to let him swallow it.
My line got tangled, and the whole time he was untangling it, there's a fish on there.
Screw it.
Got a fish on. It's a small one. Got him on the craw again. That's actually my biggest fish of the day right there. Probably a 1.5 pounds. Right on that craw again. Let's get him released. He hit that on the fall actually. Just cast it out. When I reeled down, he was on there.